Welcome to Black House Tales. Let's begin our story. It was a hot summer night when 5 teenagers decided to sneak into the abandoned amusement park on the outskirts of town. They had heard rumors of the park being haunted, but they didn't believe in ghosts. They were just looking for a thrill. As they made their way through the park, they noticed that everything was eerily quiet. The rides were all rusted and broken, the game booths were empty, and the once bright lights were now flickering and dim. But then they heard it, a faint growling sound coming from somewhere in the park. At first, they thought it was just the wind, but the growling grew louder and more persistent. And then, out of the shadows, emerged a creature unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was tall and slender, with sharp claws and teeth that glinted in the moonlight. Its eyes were glowing red, and its skin was a sickly gray. It let out a terrifying roar and charged towards the teenagers. They scattered, running for their lives as the creature chased after them. They tried to find a place to hide, but the park was empty, and there was nowhere to go. As they were cornered, the creature revealed its true form, a demon that had made the abandoned amusement park its playground. It had been waiting for victims, and now it had found them. The teenagers were trapped, and the demon was hungry. One by one, it hunted them down and devoured them, relishing in their screams and pleas for mercy. But one of the teenagers, named Sarah, managed to escape. She ran through the park, trying to find a way out, but the demon was always one step behind her. As she ran, Sarah stumbled upon a hidden room in the park. It was filled with strange objects and symbols, and she realized that it was a place of worship for the demon. In a desperate move, Sarah grabbed a ceremonial dagger and confronted the demon. She knew it was a risky move, but she had no other choice. The demon laughed at her, thinking she was no match for it. But Sarah had a plan. She knew that the demon had to be destroyed, and the only way to do that was to use the dagger to stab it in the heart. With all her might, Sarah plunged the dagger into the demon's chest, and it let out a terrible scream. As the demon dissolved into nothingness, Sarah fell to the ground, exhausted but relieved that she had survived. She stumbled out of the park, shaken but alive. As she walked home, she realized that the amusement park was not just haunted, it was cursed. And she knew that she would never forget the horrors that she had experienced there. From that day on, Sarah never ventured into abandoned places again. She knew that there were things in the world that were better left untouched, and that sometimes, the thrill of the unknown could lead to a fate worse than death. I hope you enjoyed this story. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.